The world of Horrid Henry, created by Francesca Simon, has captivated children with its tales of mischief, rebellion, and sibling rivalry. At the heart of this animated series lies a complex family dynamic that has led to various interpretations and theories among fans. One such theory posits that Horrid Henry may not be the biological child of his mother, leading to unequal treatment compared to his younger brother, Perfect Peter. This theory suggests that Henry's behavior stems from feelings of neglect and alienation within his own family.
Go away!
Don't be horrid, Henry. Look, you've made Peter cry again. I warned you.
No, Mummy. Look, bad doggy.
Horrid Henry is characterized as a mischievous boy who often finds himself in trouble due to his antics. He is frequently compared to his younger brother Peter, who embodies the traits of a perfect child: obedient, well-mannered, and academically successful. This juxtaposition creates a rift between the two brothers, with Henry feeling overshadowed and undervalued.
It doesn't matter how perfect I am, nobody notices. But everyone notices how horrid Henry is. It's not fair! What if I were horrid?
The theory that Henry might be adopted stems from several observations. In various episodes, including family photos shown in the series, Henry has brown hair while Peter is depicted with blonde hair, resembling their mother. This physical discrepancy raises questions about their biological relationship. Behavioral treatment. Throughout the series, it is evident that Henry's mother exhibits favoritism towards Peter. She often praises Peter for his achievements while scolding Henry for his misbehavior. This disparity in treatment could suggest a deeper emotional disconnect between Henry and his mother.
Don't be horrid, Henry!
Please, can I go to karate, Mum? Please!
N-O spells no, Henry. Now come and try on your costume.
Many psychologists argue that children who feel neglected or undervalued may act out as a cry for attention. Henry's horrid behavior could be interpreted as a manifestation of these feelings, indicating that he seeks validation in a household where he feels like an outsider.
And if you think we're taking you to see that horrid band, you can think again, Henry.
Ow! Dad! Henry bumped me!
Don't be horrid, Henry.
Why not? The most important thing in my life, and you won't take me!
Henry's parents play a crucial role in shaping his personality and behavior. The series portrays them as strict and often unfair. The parents' approach to discipline is harsh, often involving yelling or taking away privileges. This method can lead to resentment and rebellion, which is evident in Henry's character.
Henry! For the 1000th time, Henry, school!
What's the point in school if I'm going to join the killer boy rats? No point! That's the point!
The consistent praise for Peter while reprimanding Henry fosters an environment where Henry feels compelled to act out. This favoritism can create significant emotional distress for a child who perceives themselves as less worthy of love and attention.
Henry!
It was Peter's fault! He sprayed me!
Don't tell lies, Henry.
It's true. I sprayed him.
Well, Henry, you should have got out of the way when Peter was watering the flowers.
What's the big idea?
The absence of nurturing moments from his parents contributes to Henry's feelings of isolation. He often seeks companionship from friends like Rude Ralph, who share his penchant for mischief but lack the understanding that true friendship requires mutual respect and support. The adoption theory gains traction when considering specific episodes that highlight familial relationships.
Henry, we're entering the happiest family ever competition. What? The happiest family ever. Aren't we, Dad?
Yes, Peter, we are.
No way!
Henry, you will make this work, or else TV will be a very distant memory for you.
In one episode featuring a family photo in the kitchen, the presence of a blonde man alongside Henry and his mother raises questions about family lineage. If this man were to represent an absent father figure or another relative, it could suggest complexities within the family structure. Episodes where Henry expresses a desire for different parents or wishes to escape his home life further emphasize this theory. His longing for acceptance and understanding may stem from feeling like an outsider in his own family.
I am so ashamed of you. This is positively the last wedding I am ever taking you to.
Really?
I think this could be the best day of my life!
The stark contrast between Peter's achievements and Henry's antics exacerbates their rivalry. Peter's status as the perfect child not only isolates Henry, but also reinforces the idea that he is not valued equally within the family unit.
How could you be so horrid, Henry? You've disgraced the entire family and you've made your brother look like a complete idiot.
I only wanted to ask.
Drawing from personal experiences can provide additional insights into the dynamics presented in Horrid Henry. Many individuals with younger siblings often observe similar patterns where attention is disproportionately given to the younger child due to their need for more care and guidance. This phenomenon can lead to feelings of neglect in older siblings who may perceive themselves as less favored.
I shall now attempt to make this clever little boy disappear.
Bravo! Bravo!
Oh, lovely.
In this context, it is essential to recognize that parental favoritism is not necessarily rooted in malice, but rather in the natural tendencies of caregiving dynamics. Parents may unconsciously prioritize the needs of younger children, while inadvertently sidelining older siblings who are expected to be more independent.
It's really cold! Can't we at least have the heating on?
Just put an extra jumper on, Henry.
Hey! Just saving energy.
The uncertainty surrounding Henry's birth forms the basis of the theory. The show never explicitly details Henry's early childhood or the circumstances of his arrival in the family. This absence of information opens the door to countless interpretations, with adoption being a compelling possibility. If Henry were adopted, this might explain why he seems so different from the rest of his family in both behavior and temperament. It also raises questions about the circumstances under which his parents might have decided to adopt him and how this decision influenced the family dynamic.
Come up with a new plan to save energy, Henry. You're banned from TV, DVD, PC, and anything electrical for a whole year.
That'll save 59 million megawatts!
It's just not fair!
A critical aspect of the theory revolves around Henry's relationship with his mother. Unlike her doting behavior towards Peter, her treatment of Henry often seems impatient and detached. Whether it's her frustration with Henry's mischief or her seemingly deeper emotional connection to Peter, the disparity is striking. This dynamic may not necessarily stem from malice, but could indicate an underlying lack of biological connection. If Henry were adopted, his mother might unconsciously find it harder to relate to him, while Peter, who shares her traits, feels like a natural extension of herself.
It's not locked, Worm! I suppose you've come to help me.
No, actually. Mum asked me to play the cello for Mr. Mossy, but Polly thought you might need this. Aren't you going to say thank you?
Thanks for nothing, Worm!
Henry's constant rebellion might be more than just a comedic trope. It could symbolize his search for identity in a family where he feels out of place. From refusing to conform to societal norms to relentlessly seeking attention, his behavior might reflect the struggles of an adopted child grappling with feelings of alienation. Episodes like Horrid Henry Goes Shopping showcase how Henry's rebelliousness often results in clashes with his family, perhaps masking deeper insecurities about his place in the household.
Henry! Henry!
I'm horrid! I'm horrid! I'm really horrid!
Henry, Aunt Ruby and Cousin Steve are here.
So?
One of the most intriguing visual elements in the series is the photograph of a blonde man seen in the family's kitchen. While the show never addresses this man's identity, fans have speculated that he might be Henry's biological father. This theory gains traction due to the man's resemblance to Henry's brother Peter and their mother, suggesting a connection that excludes Henry. If true, this would imply that Henry's biological family may have been fractured, leading to his adoption into this household.
What's that?
It's called needlepoint, Henry. There's Mom and Dad, that's me, and, that's you.
Sibling relationships often feature elements of rivalry, but the dynamic between Henry and Peter feels uniquely lopsided. Peter is portrayed as the obedient, perfect child, while Henry is often seen as the troublemaker. This stark contrast might reflect deeper family dynamics rooted in biology. If Peter is the only biological child, his mother's favoritism could stem from an unconscious bias. Meanwhile, Henry's antagonism towards Peter might arise from a perceived inequality in their treatment, further fueling his rebellious streak.
It's a birthday present for Mom. You haven't forgotten that it's her birthday, have you, Henry?
No, of course not.
Do you know what you're going to give her?
As if I tell you, frog face.
The outlandish scenarios Henry often finds himself in could serve as symbolic representations of his inner struggles. For instance, his imaginative escapades might reflect his desire to escape a reality where he feels undervalued and misunderstood. Episodes like Horrid Henry's Horrid Homework and Horrid Henry and the Secret Club highlight his need for independence and validation, which might stem from his perceived status as an outsider within his family.
But it was me who found out the password for Margaret's secret club!
Yes, but you deserted your post when you were on guard duty.
I didn't! Susan wanted a glass of water and I... Oh,
The theory also invites speculation about the expectations Henry's parents might have had when adopting him. Did they envision a child who would conform to their ideals, only to feel disappointed by his mischievous nature? This could explain the persistent tension between Henry and his parents, as they struggle to reconcile their expectations with his personality. Conversely, Peter's compliance might serve as a stark reminder of what they wish Henry could be, exacerbating their frustration with him.
Why do you have to be so horrid, Henry?
But I didn't do anything. Much.
And why can't you play nicely with Peter?
Finally, the absence of any direct confirmation or denial of this theory within the series itself adds to its intrigue. The creators of Horrid Henry have remained silent on the matter, leaving fans to interpret the show's subtle hints and inconsistencies. This ambiguity might be intentional, encouraging viewers to engage with the series on a deeper level and draw their conclusions. However, it also means that the adoption theory remains speculative, relying on circumstantial evidence rather than definitive proof.
But I didn't start it!
I don't care who started it. Play nicely or else.
It's not fair.
The Horrid Henry. Adopted theory adds depth to the series, inviting fans to see the characters in a new light. While the evidence is largely circumstantial, the theory raises intriguing questions about family dynamics, favoritism, and identity. By analyzing episodes, visual clues, and psychological behaviors, we've explored both the strengths and weaknesses of this theory. Whether or not Henry is adopted, the discussion enriches the viewing experience, encouraging fans to look beyond the surface of the show. The adoption theory surrounding Horrid Henry offers a compelling lens through which to examine the character's behavior and familial relationships. While Horrid Henry is ultimately a work of fiction aimed at entertaining children, it also serves as a reflection of real-life family dynamics that many viewers can relate to.
what's the matter with you? Are you in trouble?
If I'm not good, they're gonna get rid of my fort.
Oh no!
Oh yes, and plant more vegetables instead.
Oh, that's really mean.
Understanding these themes allows for deeper discussions about sibling rivalry, parental favoritism, and the emotional impacts of perceived neglect. As we explore these narratives within Horrid Henry, it becomes clear that beneath the surface of mischief lies a poignant commentary on childhood experiences that resonate with audiences of all ages.
Wait till you see my new Rootatoots.
Rooter what's it?
Rootatoots! The really cool trainers Mum's getting me.
Trainers? We're getting you trousers.
This exploration invites viewers to consider how family structures influence behavior and emotional well-being, making Horrid Henry not just a tale of mischief, but also one of the complex familial relationships deserving of thoughtful analysis.